ticking slow, measuring the hours we used to share. I'm wrapped in a sweater that smells like home, finding pieces of you everywhere. We were living on borrowed time on a velvet Sunday, thinking that forever started every Monday, with a cup in my hand and the rain on the roof. My heart is the witness and the memory is proof. I trace the rings on the wooden table, each one a year that we left behind. The window is a canvas of silver and blue, painting the pictures I keep in my mind. Don't let the fire burn out just yet. I'm not quite ready to forget the warmth of the kitchen, the peace of the night. Everything feels so right. We were living on borrowed time on a velvet Sunday, thinking that forever started every Monday, with a cup in my hand and the rain on the roof. My heart is the witness and the memory is proof. Velvet Sunday, rain keep falling softly calling. Driving down the coastal road where the asphalt meets the sky, watching all the telephone poles slowly passing by. I reached out for the tuning knob to find a familiar sound, something lost in static that I thought could not be found. Then a chord began to ring and my heart began to sing. It's the song we played when the world was wide, with the windows down and the wind as our guide. No worries in our pockets, just a dream in our eyes underneath those endless hazy summer skies. I can almost see your city tapping gently on the window pane, calling out a name I haven't heard again. The tea is getting cold beside the open book. At every passing shadow I still turn to look. There's a hollow rhythm in the afternoon, waiting for the rising of the silver moon. Carry me home to the quiet lane, wash away the sorrow and the winter rain. Back to the days when the summer felt so long, and we were the lyrics to a simple song. I remember how the evening air would smell like the secrets that we promised not to tell. The bicycle is rusting by the garden gate, while the ghosts of yesterday decide to wait. It's a bittersweet feeling in my chest, like a tired traveler looking for a rest. I'll close my eyes and let the feeling grow, walking down the paths we used to know. Carry me home to the quiet lane, wash away the sorrow and the winter rain. Back to the days when the summer felt so long, and we were the lyrics to a simple song. Walking home, in the rain. Through the lane. The streetlights flicker in a rhythmic beat, reflecting puddles on this empty street. I walk the path where we once used to run, before the morning chased away the fun. The scent of rain is heavy in the sky, like a secret that we never chose to lie. Can you hear the echoes in the evening haze of the laughter from our younger, wilder days? It's a melody that lingers in the dark, like a fire that left a tiny glowing spark. The old cafe has changed its neon sign, but I still taste the bitterness of wine. We talked for hours under velvet stars, ignoring all the noise of passing cars. If I could turn the clock and make it stay, I'd never let the silver turn to gray. Walking slowly through the rain, hiding all the gentle pain. The needle drops on a dusty groove, a melody that knows exactly how I feel. Outside the world is blurring into gray, but the warmth inside is the only thing that's real. It's etched in the glass of a rainy afternoon, 1,000 moments ending much too soon. Warm coffee and the stories we told, keeping us safe from the winter and the cold. I remember the way you leaned against the sill, watching the city lights begin to glow. We didn't need a map or a place to go. We were happy just watching the water flow. Every drop is a memory falling down, a soft percussion in this quiet town. Nothing is lost if it's lived in the heart, even when we are worlds apart. It's etched in the glass of a rainy afternoon, 1,000 moments ending much too soon. Warm coffee and the stories we told, keeping us safe from the winter and the cold. Etched in the glass, let the rain pass softly now. Box beneath the stairs, beyond the reach of daily cares. A stack of moments trapped in white, fading slowly out of sight. Your denim jacket, my old boots, searching for our tangled roots before the world became so fast. Back when we were We didn't need a map or plan, just a touch of hand in hand. Now the colors start to gray, like the ending of a day. But the warmth is staying here, keeping every memory near. Faded smiles and frozen time, a melody that used to rhyme in the grain of every frame. I can still recall your name. Just a box of yesterday. Hold it close before it slips away. The rocking chair is swaying on the porch. The setting sun is like a dying torch. I watch the fields of wheat begin to sway, just like the hair of girls who used to play. The crickets hum a tune I used to know, from a record player spinning long ago. Oh, the golden days are hiding in the grass, watching all the seasons quietly pass. There's a comfort in the way the shadows fall, writing stories on the weathered garden wall. I remember how the cider used to taste, in a world that didn't feel like such a waste. We had nothing but the shirts upon our backs, and the rhythm of the train along the tracks. Every wrinkle tells a tale of where I've been, of the battles lost and all the grace I've seen. Resting in the evening light, before the coming of the night. Windows down and let the autumn wind blow in, tracing back the places where we used to begin. The map is torn and folded in the glove compartment, leaving far behind the city seasons and the years go by. Maybe we were chasing something we couldn't hold, turning all our silver into rusted gold. But I wouldn't trade a mile of the way we came, even if I'm the only one who knows your name. On these golden miles of forgotten roads, lighten up the heavy and the weary loads. Everything is beautiful in the rearview mirror. Now I see the truth and it's finally clearer. Driving slow, ooh, in the glow, long ago. I sharpened up the pencil just to write a line, to tell you that the weather here is doing fine. But the words are heavy and they won't come out, lost inside the shadows of a lingering doubt. Every letter is a bridge across the sea, bringing back the person that I used to be. Ink stains on a yellowed page, like a bird escaping from an ancient cage. I'm sending out a message in a paper plane to find the sun behind the clouds of gray and rain. There's a photograph of us at the carnival, hanging on the corner of the hallway wall. We were laughing at the things we didn't know, watching how the neon lights would start to glow. If I could mail my heart in an envelope, wrapped in all the pieces of a tattered hope, would you recognize the handwriting on the front? After all the answers that we had to hunt, ink stains on a yellowed page, like a bird escaping from an ancient cage. I'm sending out a message in a paper plane to find the sun behind the clouds of gray and rain. Write it down, turn around, lost and found. Found a dusty box beneath the bed today, filled with colors that have started to fade away. Your smile is frozen in a frame of white and gold, a story that the passing years have never told. The sunlight dances on the wooden floor, like footsteps knocking at a long closed door. Let the old songs play on the radio, take me back to where the wildflowers grow, before the world moved fast and left us behind. You're the only treasure that I'm trying to find. We used to walk until the stars began to wake, counting every single breath that we would take. Now the silence is a song I've learned to sing, waiting for the comfort that the memories bring. Time is a river that only flows one way, but in these pictures we can always stay. Just for a moment, let the clock stand still in the quiet house upon the grassy hill. Oh, let the old songs play on the radio, take me back to where the wildflowers grow, before the world moved fast and left us behind. You're the only treasure that I'm trying to find. Just a memory in a box, just a key without the locks, far away. The tea is cold, but the steam still rises. Life is full of these small surprises. A gray afternoon and a quiet house, just the ticking clock and a velvet blouse. I'm looking out at the garden gate, wondering why we couldn't wait. The clouds are heavy with the weight of the sky as the old familiar days pass me by. Raindrops dancing on the attic window pane, singing a chorus of the soft summer rain. It's a lullaby for the hearts that are worn, waiting for the light of a different morn, comforting shadows and a peaceful mind, leaving the restless world behind. I remember the porch and the wooden swing, the simple joy that the morning would bring. No maps to follow and no place to be, just the wind blowing through the willow tree. Now the silence is a friend I've grown to know, and the steady rhythm of the ebb and flow. Let the water wash the dust from the glass, watching the ghosts of the seasons pass. There's a healing power in a lonely song where we finally feel like we belong. Dancing on the pane in the soft summer rain, peace at last in the shadows of the past. The old station wagon is parked by the shore. I hear the waves like I've heard them before. The radio's playing a soft, steady beat as I kick off the sandals from my tired feet. The breeze carries salt and the scent of the pine, tracing the edge of the horizon. I see the bonfire sparks in the air. I see the sunlight still caught in your hair. A Polaroid picture that's losing its glow, capturing moments from so long ago. The tide comes in and the tide goes out, taking away every shadow of doubt. We are still there in the spray of the sea, forever young and forever so free. We were young, we were wild, we were drifting away in the long hazy light of a midsummer day. Echoes of laughter and songs on the sand, holding the future right there in our hands. Salted echoes of you, morning dew, morning dew. There's a comfort in the static on the radio, a familiar hiss that lulls the mind to sleep. I've been staring at the garden through the mist, guarding secrets that I promised I would keep. The kettle whistles a lonely tune under the pale light of the afternoon. like a half-forgotten rhythm or a nursery rhyme. The coffee's gone cold, but the cup is still warm, just like the embers of a fire long ago. I'm treading water in a sea of ghosts, learning to let the heavy feelings go. Between the static hiss and the sound of rainfall, I can almost hear your footsteps in the hall. Unforgettable moments frozen in time, like a half-forgotten rhythm or a nursery rhyme. It's not sadness, it's just a long goodbye to the person I was under a different sky. Rainfall on the roof, static in the air. I'm still here. I picked a pen to write your name, but the paper doesn't feel the same. It's brittle now and dry as bone, like a house that's left alone. I searched for words I couldn't find, left them all so far behind, in the drawer of things unsaid, near the books I never read. Words I never had the heart to say, carried by the winds of yesterday, falling like the autumn leaves in the garden of my needs. The ink is smudged by tired eyes, underneath the velvet skies. I'm sending out this ghost of me across the dark and silent sea. Maybe you will find this note on a tiny wooden boat, drifting to a distant shore, where we don't have to hide no more. Words I never had the heart to say, carried by the winds of yesterday, needs. In the silence I still hear you, just a whisper in the dark. The park is silent now beneath the amber autumn glow, a different kind of quiet than the one I used to know. The iron chains are rusted and the paint is peeling thin, but I still remember where the magic would begin. One big push to touch the sky, never stopped to wonder why. We were kings of the playground, heroes of the street, with the gravel in our shoes and the rhythm in our feet. Before the years grew heavy and the dreams grew small, we were standing on the mountain, 10 feet tall. I see a ghost of me running through the tall green grass, chasing after moments that I knew would never last. A pocket full of marbles and a heart without a scar. I didn't know that home was ever gonna be this far. Now the evening chill is setting in and the stars are looking thin, but the boy inside of me is still as wild and free. We were kings of the playground, heroes of the street, with the gravel in our shoes and the rhythm in our feet. Before the years grew heavy and the dreams grew small, we were standing on the mountain, 10 feet tall. 10 feet tall. Before the leaves began to fall. The clock on the wall is ticking slow, measuring the hours we used to share. I'm wrapped in a sweater that smells like home, finding pieces of you everywhere. We were living on borrowed time on a velvet Sunday, thinking that forever started every Monday. With a cup in my hand and the rain on the roof, my heart is the witness and the memory is proof. I trace the rings on the wooden table, each one a year that we left behind. The window is a canvas of silver and blue, painting the pictures I keep in my mind. Don't let the fire burn out just yet. I'm not quite ready to forget the warmth of the kitchen, the peace of the night. Everything feels so right. We were living on borrowed time the cup in my hand and the rain on the roof. My heart is the witness and the memory is proof. Velvet Sunday, rain keep falling softly calling. Driving down the coastal road where the asphalt meets the sky, watching all the telephone poles slowly passing by. I reached out for the tuning knob to find a familiar sound, something lost in static that I thought could not be found. Then a chord began to ring and my heart began to sing. It's the song we played when the world was wide, with the windows down and the wind as our guide. No worries in our pockets, just a dream in our eyes underneath those endless hazy summer skies. I can almost see your silhouette leaning on the door, laughing at the way I couldn't keep the rhythm anymore. The dashboard's covered in the dust of 40 years or more, but the feeling's just as heavy as it ever was before. Every crackle in the speaker is a mile we travel through. Every lyric is a letter that I wanted to send to you. It's the song we played when the world was wide, with the windows down and the wind as our guide. No worries in our pockets, just a dream in our eyes underneath those endless hazy summer skies. Underneath the hazy skies, just the radio and I. The rain is tapping gently on the window pane, calling out a name I haven't heard again. The tea is getting cold beside the open book. At every passing shadow I still turn to look. There's a hollow rhythm in the afternoon, waiting for rising of the silver moon. Carry me home to the quiet lane, wash away the sorrow and the winter rain. Back to the days when the summer felt so long, and we were the lyrics to a simple song. I remember how the evening air would smell like the secrets that we promised not to tell. The bicycle is rusting by the garden gate, while the ghosts of yesterday decide to wait. It's a bittersweet feeling in my chest, like a tired traveler looking for a rest. I'll close my eyes and let the feeling grow, walking down the paths we used to know. Carry me home to the quiet lane, wash away the sorrow and the winter rain. Back to the days when the summer felt so long, and we were the lyrics to a simple song. Walking home, in the rain. Through the lane. The streetlights flicker in a rhythmic beat, reflecting puddles on this empty street. I walk the path where we once used to run, before the morning chased away the fun. The scent of rain is heavy in the sky, like a secret that we never chose to lie. Can you hear the echoes in the evening haze of the laughter from our younger, wilder days? It's a melody that lingers in the dark, like a fire that left a tiny glowing spark. The old cafe has changed its neon sign, but I still taste the bitterness of wine. We talked for hours under velvet stars, ignoring all the noise of passing cars. If I could turn the clock and make it stay, I'd never let the silver turn to gray. Walking slowly through the rain, drops on a dusty groove, a melody that knows exactly how I feel. Outside the world is blurring into gray, but the warmth inside is the only thing that's real. It's etched in the glass of a rainy afternoon, 1,000 moments ending much too soon. Warm coffee and the stories we told, keeping us safe from the winter and the cold. I remember the way you leaned against the sill, watching the city lights begin to glow. We didn't need a map or a place to go. We were happy just watching the water flow. Every drop is a memory falling down, a soft percussion in this quiet town. Nothing is lost if it's lived in the heart, even when we are worlds apart. It's etched in the glass of a rainy afternoon, 1,000 moments ending much too soon. Warm coffee and the stories we told, keeping us safe from the winter and the cold. Etched in the glass, let the rain pass softly now.
Box beneath the stairs, beyond the reach of daily cares. A stack of moments trapped in white, fading slowly out of sight. Your denim jacket, my old boots, searching for our tangled roots before the world became so fast. Back when we were built to last. Faded smiles and frozen time, a melody that used to rhyme in the grain of every frame. I can still recall your name. The ocean air was salt and sweet, sand beneath our dancing feet. We didn't need a map or plan, just a touch of hand in hand. Now the colors start to gray, like the ending of a day. But the warmth is staying here, keeping every memory near.
close before it slips away.
The rocking chair is swaying on the porch. The setting sun is like a dying torch. I watch the fields of wheat begin to sway, just like the hair of girls who used to play. The crickets hum a tune I used to know from a record player spinning long ago. Oh, the golden days are hiding in the grass, watching all the seasons quietly pass. There's a comfort in the way the shadows fall, writing stories on the weathered garden wall. I remember how the cider used to taste in a world that didn't feel like such a waste. We had nothing but the shirts upon our backs and the rhythm of the train along the tracks. Every wrinkle tells a tale of where I've been, of the battles lost and all the grace I've seen, resting in the evening light before the coming of the night. Windows down and let the autumn wind blow in, tracing back the places where we used to begin. The map is torn and folded in the glove compartment, leaving far behind the city and the apartment. The horizon is a light of orange and blue, leading me back to the thought of you on these golden miles of forgotten roads, lighting up the heavy and the weary loads. Everything is beautiful in the rearview mirror. Now I see the truth in its seasons and the years go by. Maybe we were chasing something we couldn't hold, turning all our silver into rusted gold. But I wouldn't trade a mile of the way we came, even if I'm the only one who knows your name. On these golden miles of forgotten roads, lighten up the heavy and the weary loads. Everything is beautiful in the rearview mirror. Now I see the truth and it's finally clearer. Driving slow, in the glow, long ago. I sharpened up the pencil just to write a line, to tell you that the weather here is doing fine. But the words are heavy and they won't come out, lost inside the shadows of a lingering doubt. Every letter is a bridge across the sea, bringing back the person that I used to be. Ink stains on a yellowed page, like a bird escaping from an ancient cage. I'm sending out a message in a paper plane to find the sun behind the clouds of gray and rain. There's a photograph of us at the carnival, hanging on the corner of the hallway wall. We were laughing at the things we didn't know, watching how the neon lights would start to glow. If I could mail my heart in an envelope, wrapped in all the pieces of a tattered hope, would you recognize the handwriting on the front? After all the answers that we had to hunt, ink stains on a yellowed page, like a bird escaping from an ancient cage. I'm sending out a message in a paper plane to find the sun behind the clouds of gray and rain. Write it down, turn around, lost and found. dusty box beneath the bed today, filled with colors that have started to fade away. Your smile is frozen in a frame of white and gold, a story that the passing years have never told. The sunlight dances on the wooden floor, like footsteps knocking at a long closed door. Let the old songs play on the radio, take me back to where the wildflowers grow, before the world moved fast and left us behind. You're the only treasure that I'm trying to find. We used to walk until the stars began to wake, counting every single breath that we would take. Now the silence is a song I've learned to sing, waiting for the comfort that the memories bring. Time is a river that only flows one way, but in these pictures we can always stay. Just for a moment, let the clock stand still in the quiet house upon the grassy hill. Oh, let the old songs play on the radio, take me back to where the wildflowers grow, before the world moved fast and left us behind. You're the only treasure that I'm trying to find. Just a memory in a box, just a key without the locks, far away. The tea is cold, but the steam still rises. Life is full of these small surprises. A gray afternoon and a quiet house, just the ticking clock and a velvet blouse. I'm looking out at the garden gate, wondering why we couldn't wait. The clouds are heavy with the weight of the sky as the old familiar days pass me by. Raindrops dancing on the attic window pane, singing a chorus of the soft summer rain. It's a lullaby for the hearts that are worn, waiting for the light of a different morn, comforting shadows and a peaceful mind, leaving the restless world behind. I remember the porch and the wooden swing, the simple joy that the morning would bring. No maps to follow and no place to be, just the wind blowing through the willow tree. Now the silence is a friend I've grown to know, in the steady rhythm of the ebb and flow. Let the water wash the dust from the glass,
watching the ghosts of the seasons pass. There's a healing power in a lonely song where we finally feel like we belong. Dancing on the pane in the soft summer rain, peace at last in the shadows of the past.
The old station wagon is parked by the shore. I hear the waves like I've heard them before. The radio's playing a soft, steady beat as I kick off the sandals from my tired feet. The breeze carries salt and the scent of the pine, tracing the edge of the horizon line. We were young, we were wild, we were drifting away in the long hazy light of a midsummer day. Echoes of laughter and songs on the sand, holding the future right there in our hands. I see the bonfire sparks in the air. I see the sunlight still caught in your hair. A Polaroid picture that's losing its glow, capturing moments from so long ago. The tide comes in and the tide goes out, taking away every shadow of doubt. We are still there in the spray of the sea, forever young and forever so free. We were young, we were wild, we were drifting away in the long hazy light of a midsummer day. Echoes of laughter and songs on the sand, holding the future right there in our hands. Salted echoes of you, morning dew, morning dew. There's a comfort in the static on the radio, a familiar hiss that lulls the mind to sleep. I've been staring at the garden through the mist, guarding secrets that I promised I would keep. The kettle whistles a lonely tune under the pale light of the afternoon. a half-forgotten rhythm or a nursery rhyme. The coffee's gone cold, but the cup is still warm, just like the embers of a fire long ago. I'm treading water in a sea of ghosts, learning to let the heavy feelings go. Between the static hiss and the sound of rainfall, I can almost hear your footsteps in the hall. Unforgettable moments frozen in time, like a half-forgotten rhythm or a nursery rhyme. It's not sadness, it's just a long goodbye to the person I was under a different sky. Rainfall on the roof, static in the air. I'm still here. I picked a pen to write your name, but the paper doesn't feel the same. It's brittle now and dry as bone, like a house that's left alone. I searched for words I couldn't find, left them all so far behind, in the drawer of things unsaid, near the books I never read. Words I never had the heart to say, carried by the winds of yesterday, falling like the autumn leaves in the garden of my needs. The ink is smudged by tired eyes, underneath the velvet skies. I'm sending out this ghost of me across the dark and silent sea. Maybe you will find this note on a tiny wooden boat, drifting to a distant shore where we don't have to hide no more. Words I never had the heart to say, carried by the winds of yesterday, garden of my needs. In the silence I still hear you, just a whisper in the dark. The park is silent now beneath the amber autumn glow, a different kind of quiet than the one I used to know. The iron chains are rusted and the paint is peeling thin, but I still remember where the magic would begin. One big push to touch the sky, never stopped to wonder why. We were kings of the playground, heroes of the street, with the gravel in our shoes and the rhythm in our feet. Before the years grew heavy and the dreams grew small, we were standing on the mountain, 10 feet tall. I see a ghost of me running through the tall green grass, chasing after moments that I knew would never last. A pocket full of marbles and a heart without a scar. I didn't know that home was ever gonna be this far. Now the evening chill is setting in and the stars are looking thin, but the boy inside of me is still as wild and free. We were kings of the playground, heroes of the street, with the gravel in our shoes and the rhythm in our feet. Before the years grew heavy and the dreams grew small, we were standing on the mountain, 10 feet tall. 10 feet tall. Before the leaves began